We in Rome, baby.
We're in Rome.
Check. Make sure we good. Man, hey, it feels good to say this. Your boy is back in the building. Oh, I'm back. I know after 5 short videos, y'all was anxious to wonder where this no name was. But hey, you know, I'm back. Was busy traveling. Y'all saw it. I got a lot of new gadgets, and I want to talk to you about it. There's been some things that kind of like not frustrated me, but like it's just annoying that you don't find on YouTube, and that's the whole thing. I look at YouTube sometimes to see what I don't know, and then when I get the stuff and it's different than what they say, it's just a mess. So that's what I'm back to doing. You know, we got some things to talk about. So first off, I'm talking to you today about this bad boy right here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, look at it. This is the Canon 70 to 200 RF f4. Love this bad boy. I'm telling you, this thing is a monster. I've been missing it. I have the holy trinity of lenses, if you will. You got the hold on, I got them all right here. Yeah, I got the holy trinity now. Y'all know what time it is, man. Got the EF 16 to 35. I gotta upgrade that to the RF, but you know, funds. Then I got the beast right here. This monster right here. This is y'all know about this. I did a video on that. That is the uh 28 to 70. And of course, today's video is all about the 70 to 200. So I'm about to get into it and talk about that. So first off, man, this lens is one of those long lenses. So if you don't know what a 7200 is, I mean, it lets you shoot far, right? There's further, but there's less, like I showed you. I don't know, man. Go talk to somebody, man. They know what they're doing. They did this already. This allows me to shoot, you know, things closer and tighter and things like that. So that's why I wanted it. But first of all, this bad boy is small. Like, look at this. Look at my. I got a pretty large hand, but this is smaller than my hand. It's like my palm, y'all. This is wild. So that's plus number one is that fit this bad boy right on the camera, and it don't feel heavy like that. 28 to 70. You need to be lifting weights to you know use that bad boy because your back is gonna be blown. Promise you that. But this one right here is really nice and comfortable. I like the way it feels. It looks cool on the outside of the camera. The white is dope. The ivory. Some features. I'm not gonna go into detail of the features. You can watch some other videos, man. I'm not like super technical. I'm still kind of new at this stuff. On the camera, you can see that it has, let's focus right here. You can see that this has stabilizing. It's got the different mode functions on there, the focal length. You can see all that stuff right there. Pretty dope. 3 different stabilizer modes. You got the on and off for stabilizer, the automatic focus to manual focus, the normal stuff. Then right here you got the ring, the zoom ring there. This is the focal ring here. And then for those of you that don't know about the RF glass, they have the third ring right here. You hear that? Yeah, but you got the third ring right here, which is the RF control ring. You can program that to whatever you want to control on your camera. I usually have mine. I just started doing this. I had it at the to change the Kelvin and the warmth and the coolness of the camera. So that's something I just recently started doing. So let's talk about why I got the F4. There's a 2.8 version also. So get you some nice bokeh or bokeh. You know, I'm a brother. Hey, bokeh. No, the 2.8 gets you the nice blurry background. The excuse me, the F4 is like a couple stops, one stop, whatever, higher, two stops higher, I think. I don't know, but it's a F4. You know, there's the F3.5 after that. That lets you get it's still decent. You know what I'm saying? It's still a decent focal length. I found. I think, you know, when you get to 2.8, of course, is dope and everything like that. But I chose the F4 because I feel like for the style that I shoot, I love architecture. I'm outside a lot. You know what I mean? Videoing type of things like that, and I do that majority of my time. So I was like, I'm gonna save like $1,000, $1,200 and, you know, get this. And I am not disappointed, not one bit. And I'm gonna explain to y'all why I think you should have this lens also, and don't feel bad about not getting the 2.8, save some thousands of dollars and go get some other equipment. Thing number one that I like about this lens, at a F4, this thing is sharp, man. Like, low key, I was surprised. I shot a wedding recently. I shot, you know, a bunch of different things, right? I have them on the screen, promise you. But I shot these, and take a look how clear and how dope these pictures are. I mean, for an F4, I am highly impressed by this thing. I can't say enough good things about that. If you look at like the hair particles, hair follicles and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you can see all those little details, and that was impressive, because a lot of times when I try to get that, I am trying to go with that 28-70 to get some like nice detail, things like that. But this thing handled its own very well. I'm very impressed by that. The second thing is, I shot some video. The video came out very, very well. Right now, I'm using the you know, the Nifty 50. That bad boy. If you don't got the Nifty 50, what are you doing? You know, I guess it's none of my business, but whatever. The Nifty 50 is dope, and I usually go that way when I'm doing video. But this is really cool. You see a lot of people use this for video. Like, honestly, it's a dope video lens. The one thing that I like way more than the 28-70, and I know a couple of my first videos, I used the 28-70 just to show off the 28-70. Probably not the best way to go about that because, you know, that doesn't have a stabilizer in it. And, you know, the focus breathing was just going crazy, right? On that one also. But this one has the 3 different stops of stabilization. When you couple that with, like, the camera I'm using right now is the R6 Mark II that has in-body image stabilization and then digital stabilization, and then on top of that they got an enhanced version of it. So when you add what's going on with this lens, the stabilization in this lens mixed with the in-body stabilization for the camera, this thing is solid as a rock, man. Like, it is fantastic to shoot video with. And even zoomed out, this thing is fantastic also. Like, you know, that's usually when a lens like this, when you are going to experience that shake and the wobble and things like that, you don't experience that really as much as you think you might experience zoomed all the way out to 200. But this thing is solid, man. Like, solid. For them to get it this small and that good compared to the old one, I'm again very happy with this. Something to talk about is that this doesn't necessarily replace all the other lenses in between. So, like, a lot of people like the 85 mil for like portrait photography, and I did portrait photography with this also, and it was very, very, very good. Some people use the new 135 RF that just came out. This doesn't replace that because those are ridiculous lenses. However, if you are outside again, it is amazing. You will not be disappointed. As far as a travel lens, I think this is definitely going to be with me in my bag when I go traveling. And I didn't have it in the videos that I showed you at the beginning, but this is definitely coming with me on the next vacation, which is Mexico. But this is definitely coming with me. Cannot wait to shoot and see what I get with that. Been walking around the city, taking a bunch of different shots. And again, back to the focal lengths that, you know, you could get with it. It does a great job. I don't know if, depending on your style, you want to change that and not have, you know, those lenses or buy those lenses individually. I'm at the point where now that I got the, you know, several lenses, do I need these extra things? I don't know. I mean, do I want to keep spending money? No. But do I want this stuff? Yeah, I do want it. But do I need it? That's the thing. Like, do I need it? Just some things to think about when you are getting this lens 70 to 200. Final thoughts. Final thoughts on this lens. If you are at all thinking about getting this lens, a 70-200, if you don't have it in your kit right now, I'm going to tell you, get it. Like, get it. Like, please get it. I don't know if there's any cons to this lens, you know? I don't know if there's any cons. And probably the only con I could think of is that it's not a 2.8 and it's only an f4. But everything I just said, I stand by. Like, I love the fact that I saved almost $1,200 with tax here in Chicago on the f4 version versus the 2.8. I don't feel like I'm missing anything because I do have a 28 to 70, you know, so f2, which is very good. So if I need to get a 50 focal length, I carry that around. I can do that. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything. But if you need that extra stop of light, if you need some more lightness, if you are shooting inside, you know, definitely save up the pennies and get that, because indoor is tough for an f4. If you have lighting, not a problem at all. But if you don't have lighting, you might run into some issues. But other than that, not a big deal. I love this lens. So final thought, get this lens. Get it. You're gonna love it. I promise you that. This thing is a beast. It's a monster. You need this in your kit if you don't have a 70-200. If you have the old one, if you have the old EF 70-200 and you want to upgrade, this thing is at its length as tall as the old one. So you could fit it in a bag very easy. It's my thoughts. And I love the old one. But this one, being as light as it was, as small as it is, whew, you can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Da, 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 da. And lastly, some good vibes. I ain't forget, this is what I normally do, but I modified. I heard somebody say something really cool, so I'm gonna change it up. I hope that your year is going so great. We are at the halfway point. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm gonna rock with you. And if nobody told you, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Until next time, my people, peace.